guys.
I'm Davis.
I'm Shelley.
Nice to meet you.
That's
John?
Hi, John. Davis. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Troy.
you as
Hey,
well,
I'm
sir.
Tony.
That's Tony, John.
There's one more, John.
Hey, nice to meet you, John. Hey, Tony.
I apologize.
Nice to meet you. No problem.
Nice to meet all you guys.
You
so
too.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is awesome.
This
so here
is a
she is.
trip.
Wow.
That's my baby.
This
Hey,
is-
I think there's something wrong. The steering wheel's in the wrong place.
What's not?
I said the steering wheel's in the wrong place.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Wow. Where'd you buy the car from?
Sydney, Australia.
Oh, you did buy it from Australia. Okay.
Yeah. Sent it over on the boat, and then we drove it home from California.
Wow. And what year was that?
2000. I bought it in February of 2003, but that's when the SARS virus broke out. So it shipped in March, but it didn't come straight here. It went to Hong Kong first to wait for more cargo, and didn't actually get to California till June.
Wow.
That was a long freaking wait.
Oh, I bet.
I'd say.
It'd be hard to not have it and have to wait for it.
Yeah.
That's such a trip.
Mind if I open the hood and stuff?
No, go ahead.
Okay. And this is the same. Did you have the car repainted?
Nope, it was painted 5 years before I bought it
Okay.
in 1998. That's a 98 Ford color.
And was it? I know there was the article on it, but I didn't get to read it. What color was it before they painted it blue?
Hemi orange.
It was
With
orange.
a, hemi orange with a black tail.
Originally orange, and then they painted it blue. Huh.
Well, the guy that took it over there in 73
Okay.
sold it to his son in 98, and his son had other ideas. They got in a big fight over it, but because it was his car, you know, he
okay.
did what he wanted with it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's real. We had this at.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We had it in Bosch. So Bosch allows a car a year to go into their
okay.
showroom
Gotcha.
in the winter.
Okay.
And there was a guy who had, I think he had a 70 Hemi Cuda that had been in there like 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
Till I told a buddy of mine, I'm like, we could get this in there. He goes, okay. And it was it created such a stir before it even got there that they had to bring it to the test lab and curtain it off so no one would go there. And once they got it into position, they said that people stopped going in the employee entrances and would walk through the the front
To go see the car.
to see the car. And the
Wow.
one guy was really mad because he didn't feel it was a real one until he went and looked at the VIN and he goes, all right, you got me. It's real.
That's amazing. I was just looking at the fender tag. We bought a Y2 yellow Daytona in Pennsylvania 2 days ago.
I was
And
hoping to
so-
see it.
What's that?
I was hoping to see it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we left it in
Ohio.
In Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was looking at the fender tag. This car and that car are literally identical twins, other than the color. This one was
Okay.
obviously V2 orange. That was Y2 yellow. But this is a 355 Sure Grip car, same as the other one, black bucket console interior. So that's neat. This one was a little earlier build than the other one was. That one was a 400 number. This one's a 355. But
Yeah, it's a 355. And then supposed build date was April 27th.
yep, that's what it says on there. One more day would have been really cool. One day.
Yeah,
earlier.
I know.
So the right-hand drive thing,
It's
it is
so
such
weird
a trip.
seeing the cluttered side.
And like the heater blower motor,
Yeah.
where the brake booster should be, and all that is nuts. So what's this like? What's the steering box out of?
Some sort of Aussie.
Okay.
The brake booster and the steering box. One's out of an Australian Ford, one's out of an Australian GM. But I
Okay.
can never remember which is which.
Gotcha.
I was just up under there. What are you looking for? I can tell you.
I was looking at the VIN stamp on the motor.
Oh, it's numbers matching.
Awesome.
If not, John's been lying to me and he was lied to.
This is so weird.
The door's shut better than my new truck. Oh, tell them about the stop at the gas station.
Yeah, the gal that was with us, he was very gothic. And the second day of the trip, we were in the Nevada desert, and she had a bikini on. And, you know, when you pass a semi, the driver's like right next to the semi. The guy went right off the road looking at us.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the police.
About what?
The police, when you guys were rolling across the open desert,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I can tell it if you want.
Huh?
I can tell it if you want, but
Go for it.
It's better from you. All right.
Go for it.
So John is apparently, he's telling me that they picked the car up and they're rolling above the speed limit.
Okay.
This thing's just getting its legs and the Falcon is starting to breathe heavy.
Yeah.
And they got in just across the Nevada-California border. There's that infamous gas station. So they pull in there, they get gas, they go in, they pay for it, they get all the snacks, and they get everything that they need. They come back out, there's 2 California Highway Patrols sitting there. This yours? Uh-huh. These are really cool. Can we get pictures? So there was, like I think John said, it was about a half-hour photo shoot of them getting pictures of the cars. So
That's always the worry when you're in one of these and you get pulled over. You're like, oh God.
yeah, is this
Yep.
yours?
Is it because I was speeding or is it because they want a picture? You know.
Well, I grabbed this, God, what was it, an 05? John, to do some work on it. And I was going down the road and I was testing where the arrow actually started to work. And around here, they drive Yukons, the sheriffs drive Yukons right behind me. And I'm like, ah, crap. Because it's got the plate on it that's currently on it, you know, from Australia.
Yeah.
I'm like, crap, I'm busted. And I look in the rearview mirror again, and it's gone. Then I look over to my side, and there's 2 guys hanging out the passenger window taking pictures. The driver's on his phone pointing, you know, and it's like, not that the guy can see or anything. And then they get in front of me, and they're hanging out taking pictures. And I just went out and around the driver, gave him the high sign, and off I went. So,
That's awesome.
A lot of fun.
So the whole. Oh, that's right. Because he handmade the whole dash piece, right?
What?
The whole dash
Yeah,
fascia is all handmade.
the cluster is the original cluster, but they just made it to when they made the new dash,
Yeah.
the cluster would fit right on the right side.
Gotcha.
Did you check out how they modified the nose cone?
No.
You know how a Superbird nose cone is, as far as the parking lights?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, check that out. Oh, because it needed to have turn signals for.
Yeah. Australian law required that the parking light turn signal had to be X amount of inches apart. And inside the grill was too close.
Wow.
they
So
also
they
put
did
amber
a
in the
really nice
taillight.
job of modifying
The
it.
blinkers are amber in the taillights, too.
Wow.
There's a lot of little nuances to the car that unless you really sit down and look at it or someone tells you, you don't know.
Yeah.
Where are the keys at so we can open the trunk?
Should be on the floor.
Oh, he's got them. Never mind. Never mind. Does this car have a build sheet, John? Does this car have a build sheet?
No,
Okay.
sadly.
But have you ever taken the interior apart?
No. But I know they had the car apart.
They had the car apart to paint it. I mean, they even did all the jams. They did the trunk.
I've been in the wing car club for 45 years, and they've got sheet services, and I came within one number. I found the sheet for 355123, but couldn't find this one. I still think somebody out there's got it.
Yeah, so like this, that's what I was asking them. Obviously, since this is all backwards, I had to change all this. So this piece was, they made this piece, and then the factory cluster fits behind it. Because usually like this light switch and this is up here. And so then when they made it, they put that there, but it fits the dash. And then all of this stuff is all handmade. I mean, like the glove box, this under dash piece is all different. It's got a correct steering column, but it looks like they cut it and then added like a universal joint to mate up with the new steering box. And then just like the e-brake over here.
Oh, I know.
The gas pedal, it's just a trip, dude. That's so funny.
This car started out life being sold out of Independence, Dodge in Independence, Missouri, which is a suburb of Kansas City. By 1973, the car had migrated to Tulsa, Oklahoma. In Tulsa that year, the Street Rod Nationals was held, and a bloke came from Australia in search of a 32 Ford to take back to Australia and build into a street rod. Well, on the way to and from the fairgrounds where the show was, he saw this Daytona sitting in somebody's yard with a for sale sign. So he ended up buying it, and he found a 32 Ford, had a trailer hitch put on the Daytona, and flat towed the Daytona from Oklahoma to California. And back then, they didn't have they had containers, but the cars didn't go into containers. So the cars were just loaded on the deck of the ship. And the Australian gentleman was a little leery about that, so he took the Daytona to a muddy field and did donuts for about 20 minutes. So the car was just completely trash looking. And then they loaded everything on the boat and they safely made it back to Australia. And then, because the car was only 4 years old, by law it had to be converted to right-hand drive and have a couple other modifications made to be street legal in Australia. The nose had to be modified a little bit to make the parking light turn signal assemblies X amount of inches apart, which they weren't in their factory location in the grill. And then amber lenses had to be sectioned into the turn signals because in Australia the turn signals in the rear have to be amber. And then 3-point Australian seat belts were installed. That's pretty much the gist of the major modification. And of course the right-hand drive conversion, which they did pretty much a mirror image conversion. And keep in mind, this was 52 years ago, and for being done that long ago, they did a really, really nice job. The car's all matching numbers, drivetrain, all its original sheet metal. It was featured in the Australian kind of sort of street racing movie that was similar to the movie here that was called Two Lane Blacktop, but their movie was called Running on Empty, and in Australia it was released under the name Fast Lane Fever. So the gentleman used the Daytona in Australia to tow his street rod creation to car events all across Australia. And his wife used the car to take the kids to school. The car lived a pretty cool life in Australia. In 1998, he sold the car to his son, who didn't want it Hemi orange anymore, and painted it this color, which is 1998 Ford Taurus Moonlight Blue Mist. Pretty color. It turned purple under certain lights, and it's just a cool color. It's a cool car all the way around. I've had so much fun with this car. When we imported it back to the United States, my friend that did the import had a 73 Ford Falcon XB GT, which was the same car that was used in Mad Max, basically. And I bought it as a support vehicle for our road trip, and we jumped in both cars and hammered down from California to Michigan and had an amazing journey across the country, met up with folks, different Mopar folks along the way, and just had an absolute blast. Memories to last a lifetime.
I think one of the debuts it was Gary's funeral, wasn't it? John?
Huh?
Gary's funeral was one of the first times it was out here in Michigan, wasn't it?
Right, yeah. Very good friend of ours, Gary Davis. He was a local police officer. He was tragically killed in the line of duty arresting a drunk driver. And his funeral brought police officers from all over the Midwest and all of Gary's Mopar friends. There was a Mopar web board back in the day called Mopars. Gary was one of the moderators, and he had friends everywhere. The funeral procession was 5 miles long. Police cars from so many different jurisdictions and Mopars of all different kinds. It was the ultimate and sad, but again, memories to last a lifetime. And the Daytona was part of the funeral procession. Tony, did you drive it, or did you drive the Superbird?
I drove the Daytona, and then I drove the Superbird home.
That's right. Okay.
So I was living in a town called Lincoln Park. There was a 300 or 400 car cruise every Friday night at the shopping center right by my house. And I had told John we need to take one of the cars down, and he was a little reluctant. I'm like, let's bring the Daytona down. So because it's right-hand drive, people, if you didn't get down there at like 4 o'clock, it was hard to find a spot. People put their chairs out so you couldn't park next to them because they're waiting for their buddy or whatever. And we pulled in this, and we drove around. We probably made a full lap up and down all the aisleways, and there's people walking, following us, waiting for us to park, because I had been in that area for almost 10 years and had never seen a wing car there. So we roll up in this, and I knew it was going to be the Pied Piper, and finally some guy pulls up a chair and goes, you can park here, forget about my friends. So we parked there. Right-hand drive, I'm getting out of the car. They're all crowding around him. He can't get out of the car right away because they're wanting to talk to him because they went to the driver's side. So that was kind of fun. It's a neat car. I mean, I've enjoyed working on it. So.
What kind of work have you guys done? Just maintenance?
Just maintenance. There's been nothing wrong with the car. It's just maintenance. We put. He wanted me to give the car a once over. I didn't like the rotors. So they just looked old. They were borderline thin. I'm like, let's put new rotors on. Everything else looks all right. The pads looked virtually new. New valve cover gaskets because they were old. Like they were. I did the passenger side, and we weren't going to touch this side, and it was brittle. I'm like, okay, we're going to do the driver's side, and we'll just say that it was an ordeal to do the driver's side. Yeah, that's just there.
Yeah.
John got cursed a few times.
Is the interior all original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. They may even still be the original seat covers.
We rebled the brakes.
Yeah.
It was the throttle cable wasn't right. It was like 3 inches too long, and you were only getting the front 2 barrels. This thing wouldn't get out of its own way. Now, we're about 95%. I mean, you can get in there and fiddle around with it, but for the driving that is done with this car, 100% throttle's not needed. We're not on Daytona or Talladega.
Yeah.
But I know it's always on. It hasn't been on a float charger, but it's never had a problem holding the charge. He keeps it on a float at home, which, all my stuff at home is on floats. So, except that one. That one's not on a float, but that one I'll set on fire later because it's peeing all over the place. Yeah, I mean it's been a ball to work on. So
It's super neat. The color's I wish it was orange, but the color looks really good on the body.
In the
It glows
sun,
on
in the sun, this car looks spectacular.
Yeah.
The color is, I'm like, but no, I really like the color. And people don't know their Mopars, so they're like, is this an original color? Nope, it's some sort of 90s Taurus blue or something. But I mean, they did a good job getting all the jams and, the wheel wells. And, I mean, there's a few pieces when you look around, you'll see, okay, there's the orange, but.
And in your opinion, how does the whole right-hand drive conversion look?
I get asked when I've had it out and about, people have asked me, did they really make them right-hand drive? Nope. So, I mean, I've been asked, did they cut the firewall, put a right-hand drive firewall in? Not to my knowledge, I wasn't there. I don't know. When they made the conversion, I was 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
obviously I wasn't
in
there.
Australia.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything looks, if you're a car guy and you know that it's a conversion.
Yeah.
But when you're layman looking at it going, wow, this is right-hand drive. So we had this out when we were unloading it and bringing it in here to do, like I said, the valve covers and just take care of some stuff on it. The guys across the way, they're all Mopar guys. Holy crap, right-hand drive Daytona, didn't know they made them. Yep.
Yeah.
So it makes working on it interesting.
Yeah.
But if you love the car, that's why
Yeah. And obviously it runs, drives, stops, steers fine if he drove it from California to Michigan, right?
And I've got my stepson and 2 of his friends working basically for me on that. That's got to stay covered until those are off. I took them for a ride.
Yeah.
And they're like, they've never been in anything like this. So needless to say, I got it to where I got it up to speed in the 1 mile to get the aero to work. And they're like, you can feel it. I'm like, yep, even moving the wheel, you can feel that thing like a slot car. Mm-hmm. And, to reward Easton with his permission, he got to drive it around the industrial park.
That's awesome.
So he was, enthusiastic.
That's awesome. Well, sweet.
This feels wrong. Getting
It
on this
does.
side, it's like I don't know what to do with my left leg.
Yeah.
It's not a tuck. This is.
It's just like driving. It's
Your
just
gas
like,
pedal's still the same.
Yeah, it's just like driving a regular car.
I know.
Well,
Too bad it wasn't a 4-speed.
It'd
That
be
would've been
perfect for a
trip.
mailman.
Yeah, this would be a great mail car. That's a good.
Yep.
That's a
Wait,
good
even the
call.
right
Get
color.
it done
sorta.
fast.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yep.
Fires right up.
Wow.
Is that this? Yep. Oh, wow.
This is.
Like I said, this is probably the best running Mopar I've ever dealt with, including mine. Although mine are always temperamental, but this one's just nice.
Sir, you're on the wrong side.
Getting out of it's crazy. Runs good.
And it's got a good sound out the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see the plate.
Yeah.
That might cost extra. I think John's going to want to keep that. If not, I'm going to.
Hey, that's got to stay with the car. Come on.
That's a battle you got to have with him. But you got a shot of the amber blinker in the taillight.
Here, hit that. Yeah.
Where you can see it. So that was another one of the rules for Australia was
Yeah.
the amber in the taillight.
That's so cool.
Get a shot of the plaque
Keys
on the
gotta be on.
console.
I'm sorry?
What'd you say?
The plaque on the console.
Oh no, we'll have
Yeah.
to.
Don't open the windows over 100 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Key's not on? Is it blinking?
It's on. I got the flashers on.
Blinker's blinking?
Oh, there you go. Check
Oh.
that out. What a trip.
Did you guys get the laminated sign out and get a shot of what it looked like when it was orange?
It was a movie car. It was in what, 6 movies, John?
What movie?
How many movies was this thing in?
Only one, but they released it under 2 different names.
Okay.
Running on Empty in Australia and Fast Lane Fever here in the U.S.
Wow.
I'm praying that I get my eyesight back and you guys still have the car by then. I'd just be honored.
We're praying for that too. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. We always keep that open to people. So we're gonna make a deal. So
Wow.
Tony will need your bank information.
Oh my God, do I really want to do this? You know I'm never going to have a car like this ever again.
But you got to have it for 23 years. That's pretty incredible.
22.
22 years.
22.
Yeah, and you can't invite a guy out and not follow through.
I know. It's all yours. It's all yours.
All right, put your hand out, John. I'll shake it.
So
There we
we'll
go.
do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
then we'll give Tony whatever information you need for the wire. If you have Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle, I can do that right now. And if you don't have any of those, then we'll have to do a wire tomorrow. Or if Tony has a check on you, he can write you a check.
Oh yeah, I can write you a check.
You know, whatever. But we want to cement the deal so we know that we all are in agreement on the car.
Y'all are going to, I'm going to hate myself tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
And you'll know why when you...
Davis,
Yeah.
do you like the car?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's super cool.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because
When you
I'm not there. I'm having the biggest
when you
battle of FOMO right now, John, because I'm not there.
when you get the car, once the car arrives to you, you're going to be like, wow. Wow.
That's awesome.
I think the first time you have to take it through the drive-through backwards is when you're going to say, wow.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to tell that story. He wasn't in that car though.
when you go to get your Starbucks and you go through
Yeah,
backwards.
and you gotta hop across the seats.
Well, the Falcon that came, that we brought back with it.
Yeah.
I did that at Wendy's. Of course I could still see, and the guy wouldn't serve me. I'm not serving you till you turn that car around. I said, dude, the car's ready and driving. He didn't know what I meant. I said, go get the manager. And she came over and I explained to her, oh, come on through, come on through.
Oh my god.
That's
It
awesome.
was great. It was great.
Wow.
That is great.
Awesome. Well,
Okay, well, I'll let you guys finish it up, but I appreciate the deal, John, and hopefully we'll do some other business together as well.
We will. Thank you, Troy. Thank you.
We appreciate it. And
I appreciate you guys. You guys are great.
What's that?
You guys are great. I appreciate you guys so much.
Well, likewise, buddy.
yeah.
And we're going to love having that car in the collection.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
That's neat.
Yep.
You gotta come out here sometime, Troy.
Oh, he'll when we finish the deal, he'll come. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Cool.
Definitely. He's not gonna miss the second part.
Okay.
It's just too bad because the guys have like 3 of the baddest cars right now, and if they had them paid for, they could literally just drive it down to Mopar.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
Oh, my
true.
God, that's this weekend.
Yeah, but everybody's got other plans, unfortunately, so it didn't work out this year. But we're gonna try to go next year.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
All right, Troy. Well, we'll
Okay,
get this
buddy,
man a
well,
check
I
and.
appreciate the deal on the car. I feel like you're being very fair, and Tony will wrap it up, and we appreciate the car, bud.
Thank you, Troy.
All right, take care, bud.
You too.
You're good. You're clear. You're clear.
Definitely the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, it feels very strange.
The steering wheel's like this way.
Like it's close to the.
Like it's really close. To the
Yeah. It is. You're right. It is really close.
Definitely.
All right. First impressions. Do you feel like you're gonna crash it?
I feel like I'm gonna crash any second. Or we should be delivering mail. Hey, we could run the Daytona 500 backwards. Definitely.